It truly is amazing to me how the emotion of the moment can absolutely make everything change. You know, when you look in Matthew 26, what we see is we see emotional highs and we see emotional lows. If you look at two main characters that I want to talk about for just a second, in that chapter, we see Judas choosing to betray Jesus, going to the religious leaders and finding out exactly what he's got to do to betray him and how much money he would get paid. And you see Peter at the Lord's Supper telling Jesus, Lord, even if everybody betrays you, even if everybody turns their back on you, not me, I'll die for you. And Jesus tells Peter, you know, before the rooster crows, you're going to deny me 3 times. And then Jesus goes into the Garden of Gethsemane to pray, and he asks Peter and James and John to pray with him. And of course, they fall asleep. And every time he goes back, they're asleep again. And he's frustrated and he's broken because he sees exactly what's about to happen. He knows what is coming. And his disciples have no idea what's about to transpire. They get up. He walks off with them and he tells them it's about to go down. Okay, that's the Charlie Revised Edition. And then we see Judas show back up on the scene. And as Judas shows back up on the scene, he betrays Jesus with a kiss. Peter gets ready to fight. Jesus is hauled off. Peter sort of sneaks following. And time after time after time, 3 times, Peter denies even knowing Jesus. And the 3rd time, to make sure that they know that Peter's not really a follower of Jesus, it says that he curses and he swears. And then it says that he runs away weeping bitterly. You know, for you and I, we can have emotional highs and emotional lows where times where we feel like we're on fire for Christ, and it just feels like just a few moments later, something can happen and our whole world can fall apart. What I want to encourage you with in this story about Peter and about Judas is I want you to follow the storyline of Peter. You see, Judas then tries to fix everything on his own. We'll talk about that tomorrow. But Peter, broken. What we see in one of the other Gospels is that Peter takes his brokenness to Jesus, and Jesus restores him. For you and I, there are going to be moments where we absolutely fail in our walk with Christ. The question is, what do we do with that failure? Do we run away from Jesus, or do we run to him with it? I want to encourage you. When, not if, but when you fail, run to Jesus with those failures. Because his desire is to restore you and to use you. Until tomorrow, be blessed and have a wonderful day.